Thank you so much for joining, guys. So I'll just start this off with you guys, starting from you guys. So, also we have Raquel with us.
Ciao,
You
guys.
probably know her. She does all the SSL comms and PR. And so we were thinking of just kicking it off with you guys. So obviously, which nations you represent, and a little bit of background on your sailing experience as far as how you got to be captains for your respective nations. Let's start off with you, Rocco.
Yeah, so obviously from Bermuda, a tiny Atlantic Ocean, in the middle of the Atlantic, and I started off sailing around the age of 8 in Optimus, and then I transferred into lasers, and then I did a bit of keelboat sailing like Etrels and Vipers in Bermuda, and then I started an Olympic campaign in the Fin in 2015. And then I was full-time doing a Fin campaign, sailing around the world and representing my island.
Oh, wow. And so how did you get to be captain for your nation? Like, how was that process?
The SSL had contacted me, and I think they saw through their ranking system that I was ranked #1 for Bermuda at the time.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you. And how about you, Teva? You have done a few things in your life, apparently, sailing.
Yes, hi everybody. As Rocco, I started at the age of 9 in Optimist, and after I sailed on Catamaran Hobby Cat, and I had to move in France for my studies, so I sailed a bit in laser in France, and then I met people and I could start sailing in match racing from 1996 to 2008. And so most of my backgrounds are in match racings. And then I did like a quick, not a quick stop, but I stopped selling for 8 years because I have to build a house and to build a family. So I took time for that.
Yeah, that's a pretty big job. Yeah.
Yes, and then
and not so compatible with sailing at times.
yes, family is hard to join, but hopefully they are supporting me, so I can do what we need to do for sailing now. And since 2016, we built a new team from Tahiti for the Tour de France à la voile, and then I'm back on the race mode since 2016.
Okay, thank you, Teva.
Yep.
And now you're busy with the Gold Cup.
Yes, that's a strange story because I was involved in the Gold Cup by asking the French team if they could be interested by me, and I wanted to sail with the French team. And when I met them, and when I met all the SSL Gold team, they told me no, would like you to come with the Tahitian team. So I said, oh, okay. And that's how I became captain, and we built a team.
Wow, both similar beginnings but different ends, I guess, at this point. And
Yeah.
so, kind of, what do you think makes the SSL Gold Cup special? Let's go with you, Teva, first.
Oh, there are many things. That the format is good. We sail 4 boats and we pick the 2 ups. It's not like match racing. I mean, it's not like fit race. So that makes the thing special. And also to have all the countries like the football cup does. It's new, and that's gonna make the story.
Of course.
Yeah. And Rockal, for the first time, you're going to have a 100% Bermudian team on the boat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that a first?
Yeah. I think it's a first, definitely on an international scale like this. I guess for my lifetime, I've never seen anything of this level. But what draws me to the SSL is the ranking system. and also how we're all going to be racing on one design keel boat, so they're all going to be same. Everyone's going to be on a level playing field, and
Just
it
like
should
in
be
match
very unique.
racing. So it's not about the boat, it's about the sailors on the boat and how they
Yes,
manage the boat. Yes. So,
yeah,
yes, it'd be very interesting. And I mean, Bermuda knows a few things about match racing because they host every year a very important one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Every year we have the Gold Cup,
Yeah,
and
it's
we get
called Gold Cup as
international.
well.
Yeah, it's called the Gold Cup as well. Yes, and we get international sailors coming to the island
Yeah.
match racing. So I grew up
On
watching
beautiful
that match
boats.
race. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And I can see both of you are wearing your national jerseys. So that means that, well, I know it, so it's not, I don't want to play surprise here. But both of your teams have trained in Grand Zone in Switzerland. Rockal, you probably could not make it, right?
yeah. I was
But you
stuck. So
heard something. Yeah.
I'm based in Sydney, Australia.
Oh,
So I was
lucky you.
stuck. Yeah, I was stuck here when my team went to Grenson to train. So actually, I didn't get a team jersey. This is another Bermuda jersey that I'm
Okay.
wearing. Yeah,
Yeah,
our
but
team jersey is pink and blue.
yeah, true, true.
Yeah,
What did you hear about very Bermudian, pink and blue? But what did you
yeah.
hear about the training, and what do you want to tell us, Teva, about your training in Grand Zone?
Oh, what I can tell you, it was very nice because the SSL 47 are really nice, really smooth to sail, really comfortable. Um, the area is special, we have like a Swiss wind, so it turns a little bit and it can be light, strong. But the place is really nice. So we it was really nice to be there. We've been there 2 times, one for the practice and the second time was for the test event one. And yeah, we learned a lot from the other teams. We learned a lot on this boat, and we look forward to go back.
Yeah, and by the way, you guys, we're having you this week, but we had last week your two other teams competing with you in the first qualification round. So we had Shannon Falcone from Antigua, and we had Puerto Rico with us, Raul.
Raul,
So
yeah.
have you watched that by any chance? If you haven't, it's okay. Yeah, but
To scope out your competition,
yeah,
kind of see.
Yeah.
exactly. I suggest you go listen to it because they handed out a few strategies they're planning
Yeah.
on.
I
Do you
had
have any?
I watched it a couple times actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
I saw Shannon's little dig, and I was like, oh man, I thought he was like better minded than that. He's like a America's Cup sailor talking about met tracing with a crew that hasn't done much time in the RC44 or the SL47s. So I think our race strategy is just going to be race the course and just do our best focusing on the conditions. Because if we start getting into like match racing and stuff, we're going to make mistakes because we haven't had much time practicing in the boat doing maneuvers. So I think if we stay clean and focus on ourselves and do all our maneuvers properly, then we should come out on top.
Okay,
Well,
confident.
that
What
sounds
about you,
really
Teva?
nice.
I don't have like a strategy, but I'm quite on the same page than Rocky that we just have to sail as proper as we can, just do what we know, what we know to do. And I know that from what I've seen on the test event one, sometimes you need a bit of match racing skill. So I try to remember what I've learned when I was younger, to make sure that if we are in position to sail match racing to save a top 2 place, we will try to. But at the beginning, we need just to sail as well as we can with the team that we have, and we'll see what's gonna happen.
Well,
Yep.
that's great. That's a great strategy, I guess. And so, but before we go ahead with questions, I kind of want to take a step back 1 second and kind of ask you about your team lineup. So how, at what point you are in your team lineup selection, and also like what the sailing situation is in your countries, and kind of what the opportunity of the SSL Gold Cup means for the sailing movement in your nations. Let's go with Teva.
Yes, it's been a bit hard to get this team because we don't have that much sailor in Tahiti. The young guys sails, and after they have to move in France for studies, and sometimes they are not really available for racing, or maybe they just stop sailing. But we managed to put a team together with the Tahitian Federation, and we hope that this gonna help the country to, how can I say that, to put people back in the sailing. We don't have enough sailors in Tahiti. From my point of view, it's almost like if we have the best football land in the world, but we don't have players. So that's a bit of a shame. And
that's a perfect metaphor.
Yeah, we try to work on that and to make to get a chance that people are gonna be back on the sailing mode.
Very nice. And how about you, Rockal? Like, we know that you guys are no strangers to sailing, even with an America's Cup being hosted there two editions back, I believe. So what can you tell us about Bermuda and its sailing movement?
Bermuda has a very strong history of sailing. Obviously, we invented the Bermuda sloop rig, which probably 90% of the yachts nowadays use to sail around the world.
That's nice.
But, yeah. We have a team of 18 sailors, actually, in SSL Team Bermuda, and all of them are.
That's a healthy number.
Involved. Yeah, but it was a struggle to get that number. I mean, we got in contact with over maybe 50 sailors. Some of them had turned the offer down. Some of them were injured. Some of them are living overseas, but they can't dedicate the time to train, and many reasons. But the team that we have is a very strong team. A lot of them are dinghy sailors, and a lot of them haven't done much keelboat racing, but we have maybe 4 or 5 people that are very strong keelboat sailors. For instance,
so this is the thing about the SSL Gold Cup, that you get people from the ranking that mostly are coming from dinghy Olympic classes, because they get the most points in the ranking. But then you need some big boat specialists, right? So this is how did you guys manage this this balance?
For us, the ranking system, we had a lot of opti sailors that are not able to sail.
Great.
Because you have to be
young, though. You have to be 18.
Yeah, they're too young. So we had to work down the list.
Healthy sailing in Bermuda, right?
Yeah. We have a very strong optimist. Very strong optimist program. But we had to work our way down the list to find the right people that were on the list and invite them and see if they accept the invitation. But yeah, it's been a long struggle, I guess, to work through it.
So let's go back to the competition now. You both will be competing in the first round of the qualifying series in May, with, obviously, as we said earlier,
3 months to go. Less than 3 months to go.
I know, it's 11 weeks. So time flies pretty quick when you're preparing. And so my question was going to be, who would you like to go through the round with? So obviously, of you 4, only 2 will come through. Who would you rather have as an opponent? Rockal.
I guess whoever finishes second.
It doesn't matter, huh?
Maybe Puerto Rico, actually. I remember visiting Puerto Rico, and I know they have a strong sailing heritage. So, yeah, maybe Puerto Rico.
How about you, Taylor?
Who do you like?
I have no idea. I just go there and sail as much as we can, as best as we can, and we'll see. I don't have any preference, and so far we have fun, so. It's okay.
Well, and do you have any secret weapon you feel like you can unleash at any point during the competition to kind of gain an edge, whether it be a song or a type of food or just about anything? What do you have any like team spirits? Let's call them that.
Yeah. It's not a secret weapon. It's just a way of life. We're just happy and always happy. So we're gonna say.
Who wouldn't be happy living in Tahiti, guys?
Yes.
Or Bermuda.
And
That's also very pretty.
Yeah, very ugly places, unfortunately.
Yeah, very
we
ugly
feel so
places.
sad for you, you know,
Yeah.
Europe and all.
So, guys, I don't want to get this one a bit too much longer, but Rockal, what's your secret weapon? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, I think our team name, the Privateers. So we built from nothing to achieve greatness.
I like that.
So I think on the race course, we're gonna start from nothing, and we're gonna build greatness. And
I like the spirit.
Okay,
Yeah,
calling everybody
great.
else out. I like it a lot. Very nice.
So you guys, 3 months to go. Sorry, Marco. I just want to know how you're gonna use these 3 months, not even, to get prepared to the first kick of the ball on the race course. Rockal, what's the plan?
Yes. The team that's in Bermuda, they've been doing some training on J80s, and 2 of them, so they've been practicing their match racing skills, and also focusing on communication on the boat, the chain of command when they're sailing, and time on distance to the start. Just a number of things they've been practicing on the water. And also they've been in the gym, so we got the team PT, just so everyone's on like a basic fitness level, so we can see that they're all going to,
Okay,
and
so
Teva?
getting them gains.
For us, it's going to be a little bit difficult because all the team is a little bit spread around the world, and we can't meet for a weekend or for 3 days together to sail. But the plan is just to keep in touch and sail as much as we can, but separately. And the goal is just to be ready and go to gym to be fit when we arrive there.
Well, fitness is very important, but there are obviously some things that home can't replace. So for our final question, we kind of wanted to ask you, what is that one thing that you need to bring from home in your bag to Switzerland? Like one thing you can't come without. Teva.
There are so many things, but if I could take all my family to support me, I would love to.
Nice.
Very nice answer. Very good answer. How about you, Rocco?
For me, some warm sailing gear, because I know it's going to be cold in Grenson that time of year for us Islanders.
You're not used to that.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely some warm sailing
I feel
gear
like
for the crew.
It will keep you sharp. Will keep you very sharp, the cold weather. It'd be nice to see.
Sharp. I know when I'm sailing, when I'm cold, I don't focus at all.
Oh gosh, then no.
I'm too worried about trying to keep warm, and I'm not thinking outside the boat.
Well, thank you guys for coming on with us today. And obviously I wanted to remind everybody following us, to kind of follow all of the social profiles. So Star Sailors League, SSL Gold Cup, SSL Team Tahiti, SSL Team Bermuda. And obviously we will continue hosting these lives each week to kind of introduce everybody to the captains and teams participating in the SSL Gold Cup that will start in May in Grand Song in Switzerland.